Oh, good to have you with us. Back once again here on the South African Morning, about 19 minutes away from 8 o'clock. It is a day in history that we look back on all those years ago as we cast our minds back to 1961 and 1963. What you're looking at is the grounds of Liliesleaf Farm here in Rivonia in Johannesburg. A beautiful early spring day as we come back to what is very worrying news about what is happening with the farm. Allegations of mismanagement of 8.1 million rand, allegedly unaccounted for. I spoke to the CEO, Mbali Hlophe, a little bit earlier. He says it's not unaccounted for. The money was given. It was meant to be used for a project. It was used instead for operational costs of keeping this beautiful farm, this historical farm, going as well. Let's find out, though, what the view is then of the Gauteng Arts and Culture MEC. It's a huge welcome to Mbali Hlophe, who is joining us this morning. MEC, good to have you with us. I'm standing at the very spot where we talk about Ahmed Kathrada, we talk about Nelson Mandela. MEC, are we closing down Liliesleaf Farm?
Good morning, and good morning to all your viewers. We've been in discussion the same way that the Minister has been with the Board of Trustees, and what they have indicated to us is that there is no such resolution from the board with regards to the indefinite closure of Liliesleaf. This, however, is something that the CEO seems to be embarking on his own. However, you know that for every institution there is a governance structure that is in place, and it would be the Board of Trustees that could make that call. And in this regard, they haven't.
MEC, so I spoke to the CEO a little bit earlier, saying that the money was used for the operational costs of this. Is there anything that can be done between the Liliesleaf Trust and your department, your office, to try and keep this up? Surely you can't imagine a moment in our country where we're going to have a place like Liliesleaf Farm closing down?
Absolutely not, and it is the commitment of government to ensure that all our areas of memory must be kept open. But as you know, we are dealing with public funds, so accountability is very important. In our engagement with the Board of Trustees, they share the same concern that we have, and that is why they are dealing with their own internal issues, and I think that they will be given an opportunity. I've seen their statement that they released yesterday with regards to some of the measures they're taking to fix the issues of maladministration. That is a huge concern for us as government. But we certainly remain committed. However, we just want to make sure that the structures have been put in place to make sure that monies can be accounted for, because we certainly have to be able to accountable for the monies that we utilize and give out. So as soon as that is done and we have surety that there are measures and systems put in place to ensure that such things don't happen again, that we certainly will step in as government.
Do you think we'll get this done, MEC, before I say goodbye to you? We'll get this done before the end of Heritage Month? It'll obviously be wonderful to get as many tourists here as possible. What's your timeline? What are you aiming for?
Well, it's all up to the Board of Trustees. You know that in their statement, they indicated that they've got now the forensic investigation into the maladministration that would have taken place. We really are guided by them right now. But we have indicated both at national and a provincial level is that we remain here. We want to support this. It certainly is a historical place and an asset for this nation. So we won't allow it to close down. However, they just need to do their internal work. And once that's sorted, it will give us the thumbs up, and we can be able to ensure that it continues to keep running.
Oh, that's what we're all hoping for, MEC, is a thumbs up for Liliesleaf Farm. I'm sure we'll be able to get all the right people in the right room at the right time as we once again celebrate Heritage Month, and you couldn't find a better place to do it. Mbali Hlophe, Gauteng Arts and Culture MEC, I thank you for your time this morning. And this is where, to me, I come back to you as we start to wrap up our coverage. And it's just such a poignant moment to stand here as I look behind me to think that we had Nelson Mandela, Ahmed Kathrada, Walter Sisulu walking through these gardens. At one point, just like us, they were probably standing here in a beautiful spring day, having their coffee while they planned the end of apartheid, and they would plot a way for a democracy in South Africa. This is our heritage. This is our South Africa. And this is where I say goodbye for the moment here from Liliesleaf Farm for the South African Morning.